All right, everybody. So the long-awaited video, at least on my end, with the Icarus Precision Lower with the Ruger RXM is now upon us. Gotta say, it's an excellent gun, well worth the investment if you choose to go that route. So here we go. All right, everybody. It's been a long time since I've been at the range, and I spent some time shooting already. I actually was shooting my Steyr. Love this gun. Fantastic gun. I've also been shooting my amazing Archon Type B Gen 2. I love this gun. Everything right about this gun. But today, we're going to be taking a look at the Ruger RXM. Only with this one, you can see it's got the Icarus Precision Lower. Just a beast of a gun. So I'm going to tell you that I'm not exactly spot on with the optic. Like I said, I haven't shot it. So I have no idea where the hell I'm going to be aiming. But we're going to find out. Let's see. Well, I felt like that was pretty good. Wow. So, what am I going to say so far about this gun? Holy shit. Amazing, I think is a good way to say this. When you have this aluminum lower, there's like no recoil at all. I mean, your hand is just getting eaten up by it. Wow, just is, in my opinion, just a really, really nice gun. Super, super nice. Here we go. Really nice. Great shooting gun. All right, so what are my thoughts about this gun? Well, I mean, to be honest with you, the gun is really, really, really solidly built. You guys can see it. But, you know, it's a really flat shooting firearm. I mean, obviously the weight of the aluminum makes a huge difference. The trigger is not bad right out of the box. So I'm probably not going to do anything with it. But the gun really works nicely. I mean, there's no real issues with it. The dot might be a little bit off, but I mean, for the most part, you guys can see it's pretty spot on, even with shaky hands and all. But I have to say, this is a really nice firearm. The Icarus Precision Lower just absolutely changes the game for this gun. Not a surprise. This is the longer grip. This is more the 19X grip. But man, what a great gun. Alrighty, RXM time. Ah, damn it. No combat loads. Nope, not working. So what are my thoughts about this gun? Well, so what am I going to say about the RXM? I mean, it's kind of unfair, right? Because it's not really an RXM. It's actually the RXM with the Icarus Lower on it. But I'll be honest with you, I didn't buy the RXM for the polymer lower. I didn't. And I think if you have some extra money and you want a gun that is a striker-fired handgun with a little bit more customizable look like this, you can't go wrong with this thing. It's just the complete package. It's everything and then some. Completely modular, completely customizable, really reliable at this point. This has now 300 rounds through it, not one single fumble. I had one, I shouldn't say that, I had one failure to feed, just one. But after that, it was fine, no issues. I'm using Glock 19X magazines. They work no problem. And I have to say, Icarus Precision, once again, you've done the amazing. All right, everybody, so it's been a hot minute since I've actually done a video of me shooting, which is kind of crazy. I mean, just haven't really had the time, and I don't know, I just didn't want to run out of ammo. But I had a great time today, you know. It was nice to come back out here and really just shoot. Again, super quiet here. It's a beautiful day. Sunny, about 80, 83 degrees. And, you know, to be honest with you, I shot the Icarus Precision lower with the RXM. The Ruger is a great gun. You don't even necessarily have to upgrade it to the way I did. But, I mean, just the form factor of this gun is very stereotypical or prototypical of a Glock. So you know it's going to be absolutely reliable, at least I would hope. It doesn't seem like there's anything, you know, plaguing the internals. And I would suspect it's not going to go off in a holster, if you know what I mean. But to be honest with you, I mean, the RXM is a great option for people out there. It's very affordable. You have a very proven platform of gun. And then I think if you have the ability to save some money and get that Icarus lower, it changes the game on every Glock that you could think of. I mean, the ergonomics of this thing are just ridiculous. The felt recoil is next to zero. And I shot it with the PTR, the Archon Type B Gen 2. That gun, I mean, if we talk about guns with little to no recoil, that's one of them. And then I shot it with the Steyr, which is also a very low recoiling firearm. Of all three, the Icarus definitely is on top, and that PTR is like really, really close second. I mean, it's almost, you know, for a gun that's polymer versus aluminum, I would say that it's just, you know, you're not going to really tell much in regards to the lack of recoil because they're so damn close to each other. I think overall, if you have the extra cash and you're looking for something to do with an RXM, because again, it is sort of like a bare bones gun, even though it's really not. The side picture is very good on it. The trigger, I would call it above average. I wouldn't say it's excellent, but it is above average for sure. And I think just all of that said, it's such a good package. Now, again, I didn't shoot it with the polymer lower because I'll be honest with you, I had no intentions of keeping it for the polymer lower. I had every intention of getting the Icarus lower, and that's what I did. And, you know, obviously, is the gun going to shoot a little differently? Yeah, it's going to. You're going to probably have a little bit more recoil, very similar to a Glock. However, with the added adjustment of having that aluminum on there, the gun is just, you know, what a surprise. I mean, the gun just is an amazing firearm and just a complete package. I think in regards to accuracy, it's as accurate as you are, right? We could sit here and debate what that really means. I think from about, I'd say I'm about, let me see here. I'm going to say I'm about 12, maybe 13 yards out from where I'm shooting, and I'll turn the camera around so you can see. Not too bad, right? It's a pretty small target. I mean, it's not super huge at all, but, you know, it's a little bit lower than I'd like, but I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, shooting everything in there. Had a couple of flyers, changing them around. You know, you go from one grip angle to another. Next thing you know, you're kind of hitting everything else except for the target. But I gotta say, if you're looking for it and you really want one, it's a no-brainer. I have yet to find something that Icarus has made that just doesn't make sense. I mean, everything they do seems to make sense, and it just seems to increase the ability of a shooter, even an average shooter like myself, to just be better at it. And I think that obviously has to deal with the lack of recoil and everything else with it. But, you know, leave some comments. Tell me what you guys think about it. I mean, is it worth it? Do you think it's worth it? You know, for those of you who might have it, what are your thoughts on it? If you've been shooting it, you know, have you been really pleased with it as much as I have been? Or have you had problems? But I suspect there won't be any problems. One of these days I'll spring for an Echelon, maybe talk them into sending me the Echelon lower so I can test it out. But everything that I've ever shot from them has been great. So check them out, Icarus Precision, guys. I love them, use them, carry them. My 365 fuse is still amazing. Definitely an elite compact gun. And I would even say this gun is too.